Fala pessoal, tudo tranquilo? Aqui é o Digão. Seguindo aqui com nossa gameplayzinha de Game of Thrones no episódio 6. E seguindo já em direção final. Creio que seja o penúltimo vídeo esse. O próximo já vai ser o derradeiro. O nosso bom e velho load infinito. E vocês aproveitando já para deixar o like e se inscrever aqui no canal. E a nossa treta tá...
He's lying! Look at him. He's a crow. He wasn't sent here by anyone.
Foi sim.
Never seen a crow this far north of the wall. Must be a deserter.
Também é verdade.
I don't trust fucking deserters. And you're traveling with a wildling. All the more reason not to trust you.
We're not your enemy,
says the man who wounded my bear, who came here uninvited. I could have killed you out there, as easily then as I could now.
He's a warg.
The bear likes your kind even less than I do, so I suggest you shut your mouth. Your blade pierced his shoulder, and I felt the pain as if it were mine. You couldn't possibly understand what that's like. But I could make you understand.
Enough, Josero. He claims to serve House Forrester. Anyone could say as much. What proof do you have? If you'd have us believe it's not a lie.
I was given this by Talia Forrester before I left. It's the Forrester sigil. Made from ironwood.
É verdade. E aí? Tá bom pra vocês?
Hurry to ease.
You trust this crow?
That necklace is Forrester ironwood. No one else could craft it as well.
Isso é verdade.
My friend is wounded.
Ferido não, né? Tá quase morto. Não fala que ele morreu.
He won't live long without our help. Hives. Wait! Where are you taking him? Who is this girl? Is she a prisoner? Why else would you be traveling with a wildling?
She's my friend.
A wildling girl?
I told you we couldn't trust him.
She'll betray you the first chance she gets. My name is Elsera Snow. This is my brother Josra.
What is this place?
A refuge against the forces of darkness during the long night. A place of great power to those who know how to use it. I assume that's why you're here.
You're a long way from home, aren't you? There must be a reason you've come all this way.
We need whatever help you can offer. Ever since Lord Gregor fell at the Twins, the Whitehills have...
What do you mean? Since Lord Gregor fell?
Lord Gregor was slain at the Twins months ago. Betrayed by Walder Frey. You didn't know? Of course. How could you?
He has no idea who we are.
Why would he?
You're right. He's just a messenger. All he did was use some ironwood necklace they gave him. Why should we trust him with anything? They clearly didn't. Otherwise, he would know.
Lord Gregor was willing to trust me. If he was, then you can too.
He wasn't the best judge of character.
Perhaps Lord Gregor never told anyone.
I wouldn't be surprised. Better to hide his shame where no one could find out. Whites!
Gregor went Sanden Björnen!
entramos de novo na época de Walking Dead. E lá vem três.
What about them?
Tá.
Hiftones! What? No! Let me go!
Did they teach you to fight at Castle Black? I hope they did. Otherwise, you're likely to die.
I can handle whites. I fought the dead before.
Your confidence will get you killed.
Você quer que eu diga, acho que eu não sei. São mortos-vivos, eu sei.
This place is evil,
Fui
Garrett.
treinado.
I can feel it. There's something wrong with these people. Those warriors. They're not normal free folk. Not like any I've ever seen.
Será?
Ready!
Ready, go! É a Beyblade. Tô viajando aqui, galera, foi mal. Vamos se concentrar agora na batalha. Ou não, né? Esqueci que esse jogo tem essas coisinhas de começar uma coisa e depois ir pra outra cena, em outro momento. Oiê!
Lady Mira! Wait!
Tom! What is it?
Guards! They're searching your room.
Eita treta. Bom, se eles estão atrás da facosa, não vou encontrar nada que eu joguei lá.
Break it down!
Search the place! They're coming after us for the murder. Come on, we can't stay here.
Vamos embora então, vamos Tom.
What's
Eu vou
going on,
ser
Tom?
Jerry.
Sarah said she'd heard rumors about me.
It's all over the keep, milady. They're saying you take Lannister men to your bed and murder them in their sleep.
What? That's ridiculous.
It'd be ridiculous, milady, if soldiers weren't smashing in your door.
Isso é verdade.
They're saying you killed that Lannister guard. There's more. Someone sent the captain of the guard a message about you.
Eita treta.
Dropped off at the guardhouse. Anonymously.
You mean someone's plotting against me?
Será que ele sabe?
Who? Who sent the message?
No seal, milady. No sign, neither. Whoever's behind this, they're making their move now. If those guards catch you, if they catch us, we've got to stay close to Lady Marjorie.
Aí vai ser meio difícil.
They won't touch us if we're with her. She'll protect us.
Lady Marjorie dismissed me.
Isso é verdade.
For good.
What? What for?
It's not important. Just... we can't count on her.
We've had it, Lady Mira.
Calm down.
Calma, relaxa.
Panicking isn't going to help.
Those guards won't stop until they find someone for Damien's death. What are we going to do, Lady Mira?
Boa pergunta.
How are we getting out of this one?
Being near me is dangerous, Tom. You should get as far away as possible.
Appreciate the thought, milady. But we're in this together.
Estamos, mas...
But I don't know how to aid you now. Tell me and I'll help you. Whatever it is, we can't stay here.
Things are too dangerous for me here, Tom. I need to get back to Ironrath.
There's a collier's store by the river gate. On Muddy Way. The owners are like family. You'll be safe. From there, we can get you out of King's Landing.
É uma boa ideia. Opa.
Who's there?
Ih,
Show yourself, or it'll be worse for you.
isso não é nada bom. E agora? E agora? Não,
Get to the
Tom.
colliers. Tell Godwin I sent you.
Não, Tom, não faz isso.
Goodbye, Lady Mira.
The coal boy. Take him.
Ô, Tom. Não. Mais um sacrifício sacrifica pela gente. Eu não queria ter deixado isso, pessoal. Não queria mesmo. triste, é triste. E agora o load é infinito. Opa, voltou. Eita, beleza. Eita. Eu acho que ele tá em minoria. Posso estar enganado, mas ele é uma leve minoria.
Your sister said he was building an army. We can thank Mira it's not larger. But we'll lose if we go up against that.
He doesn't expect us to. He's trying to frighten us into surrender. I want every bolt aimed at Lord Whitehill the moment he appears.
E lá vem ele pra treta.
Ryan! Crossbows up!
Asher Forrester! Show your face, boy!
Ryan!
Ele tinha até uma moeda de troca, que se não fosse aquele traidor.
Anya! Have my fucking attention! What do you want, Lord?
What does it look like? I'm here to end this once and for all. You got your little revenge on my men. But it's time you listen to reason.
Lá. Eita, treta.
I could ram your gates down and kill every last one of you. Or we could end the bloodshed here and now.
E o que você quer em troca?
This war is over, Asher. It ended the moment Roderick fell. By Ramsay's rules, I'm the victor here. This will all be mine now. One way or another.
Are you truly that blind one? I am the Lord of House Forrester!
Ha! That's funny! He's the fourth Lord Forrester. I've seen in his many moons, Father.
Por que será?
Let's put all this ugliness behind us. I'm willing to talk terms of your surrender.
Surrender?
Open your halls and bend the knee as my bannermen. You continue to produce ironwood, under my supervision, of course. And you will join your house to mine, for all to see, by wedding my Gwyn.
Well, fuck me.
Asher, you can't!
It's rather generous terms, actually.
That would be easier to believe coming from Gwyn herself. Where is she?
Far away from all this, of course. Besides, I speak on her behalf as her father. I would just as happily kill you all and be done with it. But I'm very generously giving you a way to keep your bloody lives. Oh, one last thing. As a show of my goodwill, I brought home the body of your lord.
O corpo?
Your brother was too stubborn to know when it was over.
Roderick, let me see him! I want to see my brother!
I'm sure your people will be relieved to keep their lives.
A surprisingly honourable gesture, Lord.
Não, não era
Of course it was! You have an hour! I'll be waiting in my camp.
Eu não achei que ele ia dizer que era honorável. Esse espadachim Xing Ling Ming Ting. Eita treta, minha gente, e agora? Estamos em minoria, eles estão com o Ryan. A situação só piora. E agora? E agora? Poxa, ele tá dizendo recuar. Que imagem horrível. Pobre Roderick. Não vou mentir que por isso
I'm sorry, little brother.
acreditar que ele podia voltar.
I've buried too many sons.
You deserved more days than what you were given, brother. And a better death than this.
É verdade. Pobre
The world is colder for your passing.
Forgive me, I just... Perhaps the time has come to truly let this bloodshed end. We simply accept. We bow our heads and Asher marries Gwyn.
Craven!
It's not the worst terms I've ever heard.
I may have loved Gwyn once, but this isn't real. And Lord will have my head the moment Gwyn produces an heir.
There will be no marriage. If we bow our heads now, we'll always be his slaves.
We have to kill them, Asher.
Aye, piss on surrender. Let's ride out and kill them all.
Não pode mais essa ideia também.
We ride for war! We ride! Spill their blood!
Believe me, I want to kill every last fucking one of them.
But we just don't have the numbers.
Unless we take them on our terms, inside our walls. Lord rules that house with an iron fist. His sons, his bannermen, do nothing without his say-so.
Isso é verdade.
There may be 500 men outside that wall. Without Lord at the lead,
They'll scatter like chickens with their heads cut off.
That's good, but how? Ludd will not simply cast aside his men and offer his neck. Such a task is easily said, but Ludd is wary.
we simply need a ruse to separate him from his army. To get him alone, feeling safe. There's one way to do that. We tell Lord exactly what he wants to hear. We invite him inside to celebrate and drink to our union.
And then?
Then an ambush. Your pit fighters strike from the shadows.
No, an ambush is too chaotic. Things could go badly quickly. Ludd could escape.
There's another way. Poison. In his wine.
A woman's weapon.
Yes, and a good one. Lethal and direct.
Either plan is a high risk. We only lure Ludd inside if the whole family is there to sell it. Talia and Ryan will both be in danger.
I'll be there, Royland. I'll pour the wine myself.
Poison is dog shit. You're here for revenge. You want him to choke on your blade, not his vomit.
But in ambush, there's no way to control. Everything could go wrong.
Poison is targeted. Ludd will be the first to fall.
I'm sure I have such a toxin in my stores.
No. I came here to wet my sword in Westerosi blood. It's what you promised us.
We must make a tactical decision, my lord. Carefully, but quickly.
These are the only options on the table.
É a melhor opção.
Asher is our lord now. The command is yours to give.
O veneno nitidamente é a melhor opção. Só que se eu escolher o veneno, eu corro o risco dos lutadores se revoltarem. Mas a emboscada é muito perigosa. E agora? E agora? Sinceramente, acho que ainda prefiro o veneno. É mais seguro.
I understand what's at stake. But poison is the surest way to see Lord dead.
Then we have a plan.
Eu sei que eu tô correndo risco de se revoltarem, né? Mas
Whatever happens to me, I need you to get Ryan out alive. As soon as we move on, Lord.
Not a problem. You know you're the only family I've ever had. That makes Ryan my brother too.
I won't forget this.
I've forgotten the number of times I've heard you say that.
I've said that before.
We will avenge Roderick's death tonight, whatever it takes.
Send word to Lud. We'll drink this night to the prosperous future of our united houses.
É isso aí. Não, é melhor falando isso com os caras bem aí do lado. E agora, será que a gente vai direto pra batalha ou vai para Porto Real? Porto Real. Ó, Mira.
Search the area!
Lady Mira!
There she is! Take her!
What's all this?
I'll tell you on our way. You're making a big mistake. Don't you know who this is?
Doesn't matter who he is. We're here for you.
This is Lord Rickard Morgren, the most powerful ironwood merchant in King's Landing. One word to your superiors, and he'll have you carted off to the wall. Rickard, tell them how far you'd go to protect your friends.
Lady Mira, I hope these men aren't bothering you.
Boa, meu camarada.
We have orders from Captain Lucan to...
Let me worry about Lucan. You worry about buying yourselves a few tankards. On me. Thank you for keeping our city safe.
Boa, boa. Viu que eu falei que era bom fazer aliados?
Can I take you somewhere, Lady Mira?
Aí tá o melhor exemplo. Eita, bebê.
The Rivergate. Thank you.
The Rivergate! Quick as you can! What's going on, Mira? Is there a problem? Maybe I can help.
Someone's plotting against me.
Plotting? What do you mean?
They're spreading malicious rumors. And worse, they've set the guard after me.
I see. That is worrying indeed. Clearly you've made powerful enemies here in King's Landing. Although, you've made short work of one of them, at least. I hear Lord Andros has found a home in the Black Cells. I'm impressed. It seems he took on the wrong handmaiden and lost.
Andros was sending sellswords to Ironwrath. I couldn't let that happen.
No need to explain to me. I'm glad he's out of the way.
Muito bem, ainda bem, né? Pelo menos alguém do nosso lado.
Of course, now that you've gotten rid of my biggest competitor, all kinds of opportunities have opened up. Particularly in your part of the Seven Kingdoms. The ironwood market is wide open. A lot of gold to be made.
There's opportunity enough for both of us, Lord Morgren. Think of what we could accomplish if we worked together.
I have thought about it. I've thought about it a great deal. You're clever, Mira. Identifying Andros as our common enemy while approaching me as a partner. You showed an understanding of King's Landing that took me years to gain. Of course, I knew you'd be a problem when we first met. Imagine a handmaiden stealing the crown's ironwood contract from under my nose. That's why I bribed that Lannister guard to kill you.
Oh, no.
Don't look so surprised. You must have known you'd become a target sooner or later.
I knew it! I never should have trusted you!
Of course not. You should never trust anyone in King's Landing. That might have been your only mistake. But a costly one. After Lud takes Ironwrath, he and I will control the ironwood trade entirely. You've been very helpful, Mira. But it's time to get you out of the way. Can't have you complicating things.
You're making a mistake, Morgren. Lud will turn on you the first chance he gets. You're a fool if you don't see that.
Tell me, Mira, who is the fool here? You or I?
No. Toma. Vai precisar no meio das pernas. Eita. No gogó.
We've arrived. Now get out of my fucking litter!
Lucan, I fancy coming across you here. I seem to have found something you're looking for.
That you have, my lord. I've been searching for this murderer a long time. Finally, I got her.
Lady Marjorie will hear of this. She'll have your head!
Lady Marjorie will want nothing to do with you, Mira. It's time for you to answer for your crimes. Take her to the cells. Chin up, Mira. I'm sure if you ask him nicely, the headsman will be quick.
Quando eu acho que as coisas estão começando a se encaminhar, tudo desmorona. Oh, God. Ai, 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 galera. Ai, ai, ai. Eu achei que a gente ia pro meio da batalha.
Forgive my brother's temper. It said over time wargs adopt the traits of their animal. And your news was unexpected. You see, Gregor Forrester was our father. And we are his bastards. I doubt anyone knows. It was his dark secret. And he feared his family would find out.
No one at Ironrath knows of this. Not that I've ever heard.
I suspected as much. Josra would say he banished us to hide his shame. But I like to think it's because he knew what we were. That he was protecting us in his own way. We thought one day Gregor would come and see everything we've built. But instead it was you. You are the first to arrive. It must have been a difficult journey. Few try, and fewer still live to tell about it.
I wouldn't have made it alone. I had help from my friend Cotter and Sylvie.
But they were following your lead. You were the one who was sent by House Forrester. Our father entrusted us with protecting the North Grove. That has always been our purpose. But we've learned there's a power here, Garrett. A power we've only just begun to understand. Winter is coming, and we haven't much time.
The winter is coming. Eu acho que já ouvi isso em outro lugar.
Gregor ven fionden Bjorne sager ven.
Svealoden mokre befastan.
Experimenta a cara de magia negra. Eita. Por que ele falou do urso? Ele meio que incorpora o animal. Ok. Olha. Eu vi uma perninha de zumbi ali. Agora eu vi um zumbi inteiro. Rapaz, eles são... Eles não vão isso. Eita, toma. Vai, toma. Toma, seu bicho. É muito easy. Pra quem é gamer, easy demais. Também não é. cima do colo.
Oh, God! Finn!
Não, velho. Quem não merecesse esse... Eita! Tô achando que isso não é porque ele virou um zumbi, não. Isso é coisa antiga. Cara, agarra na cabeça até isso. Acabou?
Did you know him? Maybe I'm wrong, but you keep looking at him.
He was my friend. His name was Finn. He was here because of me. I let him join when we left Castle Black.
That was his choice. It's not your fault.
Now his watch has ended.
You fought well for a crow.
I saved your life.
I wouldn't go that far. Although I admit you can fight. Maybe they did teach you something at Castle Black. But then, my expectations were low.
Is that your way of thanking me?
Maybe I was wrong about you. We'll see. Killing them I don't mind. It's the burning that stays with you. You'll never forget that stench.
Did you see what they just did? They don't care about their own.
My sister has trained them well.
Oxe, então quem tinha morrido antes da irmã dele, cara.
Emotion is a weakness, according to her.
They don't mourn their dead.
They've been trained to fight. Nothing else matters but that.
Isso não me agrada.
The more my sister's doing, not mine.
The whites grow bolder by the day.
Achei que
Ever since the wildling tribes went south with Man's raider. I need to go back.
Are you all right? You don't look well.
It's nothing. I'm fine. I should return to the village. Fulgorn Bison-ear.
Eu tô concordando com a Sylvie. Tem alguma coisa de errado aí.
Did you not hear me? Fulgorn! Suna!
What?
Wait!
O que é isso?
Fulgorn Bison-ear.
Tem os olhos dele. Bicho.
You're losing control.
Isso não é bom. Isso não
What was
é
that?
bom.
It's blood magic. The more she uses it, the weaker she becomes. And they can sense it. Elsera's a fool to keep taking these risks. One day, they'll kill us all if we're not careful.
Is there some way to help her?
She is convinced her blood magic is the only way to protect the North Grove, that her warriors are the answer. But she can't control it. I worry about her. It's more dangerous than she knows. She was right about one thing, though. The whites are growing bolder. And the worst is yet to come.
Oh, nosso irmão de estimação agora, o ursinho da Coca-Cola. Então, pelo visto...
Now that my father's dead, there's no reason to stay. That's why he sent you, isn't it? To bring us back to Ironrath. To crush our enemies south of the wall. And avenge his death.
You're right. House Forrester needs our help. We could return south.
Think of what we could do. I'm sure we could convince Elsera to join us. You said you needed our help. This is our chance to do something about it.
Isso é verdade. Só que, como vocês já devem estar imaginando, o vídeo está ficando um pouco longo e eu vou terminando por aqui, pessoal. Próximo vídeo a gente continua. Um abraço a todos e falou!